As the sun set over Capernaum, the sick, the suffering, and the demon-possessed gathered at the feet of Jesus. And that one evening changed everything. What happened next was not just a miracle, it was a revelation of who Jesus truly is. Today, we dive deep into one of the most powerful healing moments recorded in Scripture, Jesus healing many sick people at evening, as described in Matthew 8, verse 16 to 17, Mark 1, verse 32 to 34, and Luke 4, verse 40 to 41. Stay with me, because this moment speaks directly to pain, hope, and healing even today. The Bible tells us this happened at evening, just after sunset. This detail is crucial. According to Jewish law, the Sabbath ended at sunset. Until then, people were restricted from traveling or carrying the sick. So as soon as the Sabbath ended, the people rushed to Jesus. Mark 1, verse 32 says, "That evening at sundown they brought to him all who were sick or possessed by demons." Imagine the scene, the sun dipping below the horizon, families carrying loved ones on mats, cries for help, hope rising with every step toward Jesus. This was not a private miracle. The whole city was at the door. Matthew records, "When evening came, many who were demon-possessed were brought to him, and he drove out the spirits with a word and healed all the sick." Notice this carefully, one word from Jesus.
Be healed,
no
daughter.
rituals,
Your faith
no
has made you
delay, no
Thank you.
exceptions. Then Matthew adds something profound. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. He took up our infirmities and bore our diseases. This connects Jesus directly to Isaiah 53, the prophecy of the suffering servant. Healing was not random. Healing was redemptive. Healing was part of the mission of the Messiah. Mark emphasizes the scale of the miracle. The whole town gathered at the door. Jesus healed many who had various diseases, not just one illness, not just one condition, every kind of sickness. Mark also tells us something unique. He would not let the demons speak because they knew who he was. Why? Because demons recognized his identity before people fully did. Jesus silenced them, not because they were wrong, but because truth from evil mouths was not his plan. This shows his absolute authority, his control over the spiritual realm, his intentional revelation of his identity. Luke gives us the most tender detail. He laid his hands on every one of them and healed them. Pause there. Every one of them. Not rushed, not distant, not impersonal. Jesus touched them. Luke also records demons crying out, "You are the Son of God." And again, Jesus rebuked them and silenced them. Because Jesus didn't need validation from darkness. His authority came from heaven. What this miracle teaches us today. 1. Jesus cares about individual pain. He touched each person. Your pain is not too small. Your suffering is not invisible. 2. Jesus has authority over all darkness, disease, demons, fear. Nothing stands against his word. 3. Healing is part of redemption. Jesus didn't just forgive sins, he carried our brokenness. 4. The timing of God is perfect. Healing came after waiting. Evening. This wasn't just a moment in history. It shows us the heart of Christ, the power of his word, the hope available to all. Jesus is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. If Jesus could heal an entire city in one evening, he can touch your life today. No sickness is too deep. No bondage is too strong. No night is too dark. The same Jesus still heals. If this message encouraged you, like this video. Subscribe for more Bible teachings. Comment, "Jesus still heals." And share this with someone who needs hope today.